Introduce a Saturday Fight Night exclusive. Raleigh Romero versus Teofimo Lopez. They must go all in. Put up or shut up. August 22nd. Watch on DAZN and DAZN on Prime Video.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, women's boxing is peaking higher than it's ever been. And thanks to two of the most decorated champions in the history of women's boxing, Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano, and also credit to their rivalry, all good things come to an end. As you all know, Katie Taylor going to be fighting September 5th in her farewell fight out there in Ireland, Croke Park. 82,000 people already tickets sold. As you all know, Amanda Serrano going to be performing August 21st, and it's going to make history. Is have the opportunity to break the record for the most knockout in women boxing history. You already know she tied it with Christy Martin, the pioneer Christy Martin with 32 in her last outing. And now she got the opportunity to break the record, a record that I believe is never going to be broken. As you all know, Amanda Serrano was a 7th division world champion, former featherweight undisputed, and ambassador of the sport of boxing, has facilitated so many deals for women, for women in the sport of boxing. Shout out to her signing with MVP, and shout out to MVP, Nakisa, Jake Paul, Jordan Maldonado for enhancing and elevating women's boxing with the help of the rivalry of Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. But for the most part, Amanda Serrano for signing with MVP. But now, as we all know, they're in the twilight of their career. Amanda Serrano probably just got this fight next if she breaks the record, and then she's moving on and having her farewell fight like a Katie Taylor. Who is going to have women's boxing on their shoulder? Who is going to be the top dog that's going to keep elevating women's boxing and enhancing women's boxing better and higher than where Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor left it? Shout out to the pioneers like a Layla Ali that came before the Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor and all these beautiful women, beautiful warriors. Shout out to Ann Wolf. Shout out to Christy Martin, right? I believe that women's boxing, the weight will be on Alycia Baumgardner's shoulders. I believe that Alycia Baumgardner has all the ingredients to elevate women's boxing, to sustain the interest of women boxing, to captivate the imagination, the emotions of the boxing fans and the casual fans as well. She has the entertainment value in the ring. She got the accomplishments to back it up as being a super featherweight undisputed. She got the looks. She could talk the talk and walk the walk. And she's in her prime. She's in the current prime right now where her intellect and physical ability is coexisting at the highest level. And she keeps on, enhancing her profile as well. I think that Alycia Baumgardner got the mega matchups in women's boxing. I think right now, especially, it just can't be one. It just can't be a single person. It has to be a matchup, just like we had with Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. Alycia Baumgardner, I think, provides that type of matchup. The great matchup that she could provide is matchups like Caroline Dubois. I think that's one of the biggest fights to be made in women's boxing. I would have hoped that, maybe in Amanda Serrano's last fight, that it could have been Amanda Serrano and Alycia Baumgardner if they throw good money on the table. I believe that probably, if you give Amanda Serrano and Alycia, especially Amanda Serrano, that payday, I think that maybe that could be her farewell fight. Like passing on the torch fight. But she doesn't have anything to prove. Again, she could capture her 50th win on tomorrow and get the record for most knockout. She got nothing else to prove. But all these other girls got something to prove. Now, there's going to be people going to be like, yo, what about Clarissa Shields? Now, I don't think that women's boxing is going to be on her shoulder, because I don't think that Clarissa Shields really I don't think she cares about uplifting women's boxing and uplifting all the women like Amanda Serrano did. Her selfless act like a Katie Taylor did. But I don't think that Clarissa Shields care enough about women's boxing and her contemporaries. She doesn't give a damn about the pioneers, and she doesn't give a damn about her contemporaries. I believe that Clarissa Shields is an attraction. She's more of an attraction than more of an ambassador to women's boxing, to elevate women's boxing, to elevate the sport. She's in it to elevate herself. Now, I believe that Alycia Baumgardner has a matchup, like I said, with Caroline Dubois. She has a matchup with Tiara Brown. She has a matchup of the rematch with Michaela Mayer. That could happen as well. Lauren Price is 147-pound division, and she could move up two division up, or Lauren Price could come down one division and they meet at a 140-pound division. That could work as well. She could have a fight with Sandy Ryan. She could. Ellie Scottney could move up two weight classes up to fight Alycia Baumgardner. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that Alycia Baumgardner got more matchups, more epic matchups to keep in the interest in the sport of boxing, and they can make mega fights. I see Michaela Mayer. She's talking about a potential fight with Clarissa Shields, and I think that that's her friend. And I think that Michaela Mayer giving Clarissa Shields a fight, I think that's more of a favor. But I think I'm more interested in the rematch because it was a great build-up between Alycia Baumgardner and Michaela Mayer. I think they got that rematch in their back pocket. I think the best divisions right now is in the smaller divisions. You know what I'm saying? The super featherweight, the lightweight, the junior welterweight, the welterweight division. And maybe it could be Fundora. Could it be Gabrielle Fundora? I think that's another girl that we could be looking up, that we could look at. Caroline Dubois as well. You know what I'm saying? She's in a great division right now, in the lightweight division, and she's a unified champion. She got Stephanie Hahn in there as well. She got some great fights to be made. But I think right now that Alycia Baumgardner, she's the one that I believe that could bring the casuals in and respectfully bring the casuals in. You know, not no fake storyline. Again, I think that she looks apart. She fights apart. She know how to talk. She know how to talk confident. She know how to trash talk as well. And I just think that she has all the ingredients. I think that she has ingredients that not even Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor tapped into. You know what I'm saying? In terms of being a sex appeal, like, yeah, Amanda Serrano looked good and she's a beautiful lady, but she never went out there trying to, show the skin, trying to like, really be exotic. And I think that Alycia Baumgardner tapped into that lingerie, exotic type of thing. So, and I'm not saying that the other girls can't do it, but they didn't need to. Amanda Serrano didn't need to. Katie Taylor didn't need to. But Alycia Baumgardner, she has that type of influence. And look, there's a lot of men that like Alycia Baumgardner, and you need that type of the men in women's boxing are casuals as well, and she lures them in as well, just like in the men's side when Oscar De La Hoya was luring in the women, and Gervonta Tan Davis women, and Pretty Boy Floyd women, even Muhammad Ali back in the days. You know what I'm saying? So that is an element where other women in the sport, in women's boxing, really can't do at the highest level like Alycia Baumgardner, and back it up with being entertaining in the ring, and back it up with the accomplishment that she has. So I think that, yes, Alycia Baumgardner, the weight of women's boxing is going to be on the shoulders of Alycia Baumgardner. She is the one to take it to another level. But of course, you're going to need that type of matchup. She's going to need that. She needs that dancing partner. And I believe that her promo, even with Caroline Dubois and Alycia Baumgardner, they know how to trash talk. They know how to go at each other. And that's already a fight that's been marinating. I think it's going to be a wonderful fight. It could be a wonderful rivalry. There's going to be people out there that are casuals that be like, what about Alycia Baumgardner and Clarissa Shields? That's not going to happen, y'all. Clarissa Shields is really now, she said she was walking around in 198 pounds. So she's really a heavyweight, but she understands that she doesn't have any opponent down up there. So she need to come down here. Is she going to stay in the 160-pound division? If Alycia Baumgardner go to the 160 pound, no, that's moving up, 5-6 weight classes. We're asking her to do the impossible. But there's a lot of fights and where girls can move up here one division, move down to and they're gonna be comfortable. So yes, Alycia Baumgardner got the most matchup to make mega fight after mega fight. Let me know what y'all think. If there's any other female you think that is gonna take that it could take the reign, that could take the responsibility to enhancing the women's boxing and take it to a whole other level in which where Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor left it at, because they're gonna leave it. They're gonna leave women's boxing in a silver platter for somebody to take it to a whole nother level. Let me know who y'all think. Again, I say Alycia Baumgardner, a Fundura. I love the skills and talent of Alycia Baumgardner. And I think that they got to be a little bit young as well. Again, Alycia Baumgardner, she's not as young, but she's in her prime right now, and it looks like she got a lot of fights to go. Let me know what y'all think, man. This is Punch on Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself. Y'all already know the best investment you can make in life is have God in your heart. God first, everything second. 5 + 5 = true champions. Love you. God bless. And on to the next.